Welcome to the Burning Ship, where we talk about nerd stuff in the chaotic. You know what? Let's just roll with it. I'm Frankie.
My name is Chris.
I'm Jason.
Here's Ivan.
And I'm Jeebus.
You guys, how's it going?
It's good, man.
We've discovered a conundrum amongst you.
Amongst me?
It's only one of us. Don't get us involved with this shit.
You.
What?
But I feel like a lot of people will be on his side for it too. So I'm not too concerned.
We'd be starting a war in the comments.
Yeah, our one person commenting every video. I prefer.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that?
Because I believe that this person will choose
The right side?
option. Yeah.
Yeah,
So do we
they
just
should.
should we just bring
Because
up the topic?
technically, the stats are on our side. All right. Right
Stats
now,
are
on
they?
your side?
4-1 towards our favor.
Is it though?
Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
What are
Then-
we talking about?
So-
Freaking Jesus.
I don't like pineapple on my pizza.
And that's
You don't
how
like
we're starting.
pineapple on your pizza?
That's a crime.
It is
It-
the crying shame.
It's a crime.
Explain to me why you don't like it.
It's just like the whole I don't know. It's just I don't like it. It's weird.
You just hate
Dude,
Canada. That's
Give
what
me
it
a
is.
valid reason.
Give you a valid reason because
Yes.
you don't want cold fruit on it.
Why is your pineapple
Warm it up.
cold?
It ain't even cold.
Well,
Yeah.
No,
I
like
don't know. I've never
feel-
had. I never tasted. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it never felt cold or hot. It just felt there. You
Medium.
know what I mean?
Warm?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say warm because warm is technically hot, to an extent of hot.
Yeah,
But
it was
it's
literally just
there.
the temperature of whatever it needed to be.
I don't know. I have my side, and I'm sticking to my side.
Well,
I
your
want-
side is wrong.
Yeah, it is. But I
Uh.
want an actual reason. I don't want just I don't like it. Give me a reason why you don't like it.
I told you, I don't like that fruit on my pizza. I prefer my pizza.
Is it the flavor, like texture? Tell me something, dude.
Is
Yeah.
it like how people mix ketchup and ranch together?
Look,
Wait,
I'm not
people do
judging.
that?
I know who we're
No.
talking about. I'm not
Wait.
judging her. I just
Shots fired.
Who mixes ranch with ketchup?
Chris asked Lewis, but it's a girl we're calling Mora for now.
Ah.
Oh my God.
Jesus
Not
might know her, too.
surprised.
Yeah, she's one of those.
Dude, I mean, in a lot
Is
of
it like
parts,
that?
I mean, in a lot of parts in Mexico, they mix mayonnaise with ketchup.
That's normal.
That's
Yeah,
different.
That's
That's
like how you get
mayonnaise.
when you're like
That's
Your
what
hot
happens in your
dogs.
burger
I mean-
naturally.
on your
In
burger.
Canada,
yeah.
don't they do mashed potatoes and ketchup?
They put gravy in fries.
I know they put mustard in mashed potatoes.
I mean, I used
That's how
to.
you get. That's how you get the mashed potato salads and stuff like that.
I mean, when I was young, I used to dip my pizza in ketchup.
Well, you know,
What
that's
kind
not
of
as
garbage?
I don't know why I did it, man.
That's not.
well. That's not as bad
special,
as not
I
liking
guess.
pineapple, though.
I think it. Look, flavor profile wise, I think it gives you the same thing, right? They're both like that kind of tangy side that a pineapple brings to a pizza.
Maybe it's the texture, you know.
Is it the texture?
A little. Like, I don't like the squishiness.
Maybe he's born
But-
with it.
But the pizza will become squishiness after you
It's
eat
it's
it. I don't know what to tell you.
Let me keep my side, boy.
Like, yo, ham and pineapple is so fucking good.
I bet you this is the guy that puts mashed potatoes and ketchup together.
I don't though.
Not
You
you,
do that?
Frankie.
Wait,
What?
what?
Do you do that, Jason?
No,
I like mixing
I think you're confusing people.
I go
now.
mashed potatoes with some gravy, and then I add some corn and then cheese.
Whoa.
Cheese.
Okay, I was up with you up until you said cheese.
Yeah,
Cheese.
Yeah,
Wait,
cheese
hold
on
on,
mashed
hold on.
What
potatoes.
type of cheese?
Wait, yeah, that's also important.
it's it kind of like string.
It's the
cheese,
Kraft
like
squares.
The credit.
Wait,
Kraft
string
squares.
cheese?
Not like string cheese, but like the packets with like the mixtures. It has
No.
like a cheddar.
Oh,
stuff.
the four cheese
Parmesan
ones.
cheese?
I don't know. I like it because when I
Parmesan cheese.
like food that I really that I enjoy sometimes is the popcorn chicken bowl from KFC, and it's popcorn chicken, then some gravy, some mashed potatoes, corn, and then some cheese. And that
I've
shit's
not
good.
done that.
It's good. I like it.
I've never liked mashed potatoes.
How dare
Really?
you?
Yeah, no,
used-
he's
with
pretty
gravy?
bad.
I used to be like that, but then I mixed it up with like foods that I actually like, corn.
Apparently,
Cheese.
it's supposed to have stuff inside it instead of just being like a weird processed mess.
Mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
What? I
What?
mean, what?
Are you thinking of a
Yeah.
potato salad?
No. I'm thinking of like, you know how the only mashed potatoes I've ever tasted is the one that comes in like powder mix.
Oh no, dude, that's horrible, bro. You gotta do it your own.
You just
Gotta
need some
actually
stuff for
get the
breakfast. What are you
potatoes.
talking about?
For breakfast? Mashed potatoes for breakfast?
Dude, I eat mashed potatoes every day.
Honestly, I'll eat almost anything, whatever type of the day it is.
Yeah, I don't have a designated time for
I
any
don't.
kind
I
of
don't
food.
care what time it is. If I'm
That's a
hungry
weird
and I
construct,
want it,
right?
I get it.
It's like if I want cereal at 3 p.m., is that
Eating a
frownable?
fucking bowl of
That's
cereal.
different though.
Is it?
What?
Next
You
thing
can
you're
eat cereal any time of day.
next thing you're gonna
Okay,
say
good.
is you can't eat eggs any time of the day.
Dude, eggs are
Wait.
universally acclaimed.
Eggs.
Yeah,
Use eggs
You know-
for everything.
literally.
I would half agree with Ivan on not liking mashed potatoes because the mashed potatoes that I do not like are the sweet mashed potatoes and they're god awful.
No, sweet
That's
potatoes.
sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet potatoes in general, in my
No,
opinion.
it's-
Like sweet
I
potato
don't
fries,
like
I
sweet
don't
potatoes.
I like sweet potato fries.
I don't like sweet potato fries. I've had
I
them
don't
like
either.
once, but even still, like that one time, it wasn't. They weren't good. I didn't like them.
Yeah, I don't like them,
It's good.
but I somehow like sweet potato pie, which I don't fucking understand.
Oh,
I
sweet
don't like
potato
pie
pie
in
is so
general.
good. You don't like pie?
Wait, you don't like pie?
I don't like pie.
You
That's
like-
worse than
like,
all of them.
Like certain
That's-
pies, or like just pie in general. Because what's it called? Burger King has like some Oreo pie, and that shit's good.
Well, I would say that I don't like pie with like normal food in there. like chicken pie. Or like
You don't like a
stuff
chicken
that.
pot pie?
Oh,
Yeah.
you like
We're talking
sweet
dessert pies,
though.
my dude.
Well,
Chicken
that's still
pot
a pie,
is pretty
though.
good, bro.
What? So you don't like apple pies made with real apples?
I
What
don't
about
really
with
like
fake
apple
apples?
He doesn't like apple pie.
Yo. Oh wait, he's Canadian. It doesn't matter.
Do you like
Yeah,
cheesecake?
it's maple syrup pie. All right.
No, it's
What's your opinion on cheesecake?
cheesecake's delicious.
I'm not a fan.
Same.
Cheesecake's delicious.
I'll eat one slice and then I'll never eat it again. For that
You
day.
guys just don't like desserts.
Nah,
No,
dude, it's too much food. Who
That-
has the room?
that
This
was
is a big boy
we
right
do.
here.
This was a good intro. Should we
We're
get
not done-
started?
we're not
on
done
the-
yet.
Wait, we're not done yet. I don't know who told you we were done.
Anyways,
All right, we're done.
what's it called?
Okay.
But yeah, so our first topic of today is the upcoming Galaxy Fold. So you guys seen it, right?
Yes, I've seen
Unfortunately,
Coming out.
videos
I,
on
I thought it was already out. Or it's just to
Those were
select
review
people.
units.
Those, yeah,
Review units,
review
yeah,
models
okay.
were sent out, but that's it as far as I know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so review models were sent out to like YouTubers and stuff like that, companies. I was about to say streamers. But yeah, they were sent out to them to review and stuff like that. And the general thing was like they enjoyed the utility of it, but sooner or later some of them tried to remove this protective film that was on it that is required, and that messes up the phone.
Well, it doesn't mess it up. It
On-
makes
it
the phone
just-
unusable.
Yeah, it literally bricks it.
Dude, honestly, I would probably break that phone just because I'm trying to like flip it and unflip it, unfold it. I would just break it naturally just because I'll be
Fold
playing
it
around
too
with that
fast.
shit. Dude, I'll be bored. Dude, sometimes I just flip my. I don't know. Do you guys ever just throw your phone? Like, I don't know. Just toss it and just play with it.
No.
So okay, goddamn. Well,
I have
anyway.
apps on my phone for that.
I mean, I spin my phone around.
Okay.
sometimes, like, with
So for
the
those that had
pop
flip
socket.
phones growing up, like you never just open it just to open it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm doing that with my Galaxy Buds now. Like
Like,
just the hinge.
It's just because I'm able to open it. I'm gonna do it. You know.
Wait. Chris,
What?
did you swing it open?
Did I? It's not. Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
cool.
You know what I'm
And then
talking
I-
about?
and-
When you like
Yeah, and then sometimes I would try to like swing open while flipping the phone to be cool.
And then
No.
you broke
That
it.
was then no, I
Broke the
was
phone.
outcast.
The screen goes flying somewhere else.
Nah, see, because
Is it a butterfly? It's gonna fly away.
the phone that I used to have was the Sidekick. If you guys ever know what that is.
Oh, I remember the Sidekick.
That was
I think
the
that was
apex
actually.
of flip phones, the hybrid touchscreen flip phone.
That thing looks so weird.
But it was
What?
Wait,
it was the shit
what?
back in the day.
Is that from the future?
It looks like a PSP Go.
Yeah.
It does.
What's
Dude,
the other one?
That
There
phone was so crazy when it came out. I remember seeing it in class for the first time, and I was like, "Yo, this is like the shit from Kim Possible." Like the fuck,
That's where you go for spy references?
dude. As a kid, yeah. Spy Kids was out by
Um,
then, but I think they had the smaller stuff.
And then the Razr phone, you could just pop that open, boom.
Razor phone was so fucking thin, and it was the most beautiful thing in the world.
Oh, I think I remember the Razor phone.
You don't remember the Razor?
No, I think I
you're
remember
Say
it.
he
Too
does.
It's-
young.
It's like
Oh,
it's like
I'm too young.
The most popular flip
It's
phone.
just 2 years.
You're too young. It's above your time. Because I don't think there's been a phone nearly that thin since then, right? Like that's the thinnest we got. Razor phone.
Mm, I'm sure there's a phone out there trying to compete.
the microphone.
Microphone.
It might be the tiniest, but I don't think it's the.
No, I have no idea if there's a
Thinnest.
smaller phone than that.
Oh man.
But yeah, dude, I remember in middle school, we just fucking flipped that open, just
Over and over.
Like
Yeah,
you had
I-
an important phone call coming in.
yeah, because I had nobody in my contacts besides my mom.
My dad gave me that phone because he got a new phone, so it was like, oh, here, like just to play with it basically, but it had no service. And me in elementary school trying to be the cool guy, like I had it open and like play a ringtone. And it's like, oh shit, someone's calling me, when in reality, no one was fucking calling me.
It's kind of
You know-
sad.
It is
What's it
sad.
Yeah,
called?
that makes me a little sad.
It's okay, Frankie. What's it called? You know, for my first touch phone, Jason, I switched the keyboard layout to a flip phone layout
Why?
because I was so used to it, and then I realized like a month or so later that having the keyboard laid out right in front of you completely was so much faster, and I was like trying to get used to it and all that.
Okay, so
But can we continue?
Yeah.
If
I just
What?
wanted to know, is there like a physical screen in the middle where the hinges is at, or
Yes.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
thing is
it's
an
a-
OLED
The whole
screen.
thing has a screen, which I think that design should have been changed so the screens meet up at the middle
Yeah,
instead.
but then you would have like a line right in
crease.
the middle.
Yeah, you'd have the visual.
unless no, even that won't fix it. Shit.
well, for a lot of people, they don't
I
notice.
mean,
the
you would
crease.
think that the engineers over at Samsung would have thought of that.
Yeah and no.
Instead of 5 podcasters,
I mean,
you know.
they had a battery that exploded, like a lot.
and then what was it, a TV, or
A
washing machine?
TV. Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Give
Let
us
us get this.
free technology.
No,
Let us
Give us
review the
5
fold.
folds.
dude. I mean, I just like the fact that this is kind of like a hybrid tablet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where once you unfold the phone, you're pretty much good with gaming or watching videos.
But you see, that's what I thought was like the cool part, and then I realized like approximately like I would say like 50% of the people who get this probably will just wear off that novelty immediately. It's like, oh, this is kind of
pretty
annoying.
much.
For the folding
You know what I
phone?
mean? Yeah. I think the other 50 is gonna use it like they're supposed to. They're probably more oriented towards like, I need a phone, but I also need a tablet at the same time kind of person.
Well, what was it? It was like the size of the iPad Mini, right? Like pretty close to it.
I don't know.
It's about the
Pretty
size of
sure.
a small tablet.
I
So-
see, like, maybe, you know how, like, digital artists nowadays just use an iPad and then the Apple Pencil?
which is stupid.
Yeah.
I see this maybe
This
being,
guy.
like a somewhat of a replacement, because it's, like, it's portable, it's your phone, and you could also pop it out and then, like, use it for work.
That's
I
fair. It just
mean-
depends on how powerful they actually make the phone, though.
It's
That's
pretty,
pretty
strong.
powerful.
It should if it's able to.
I mean, if it's like
operate with
$1,000,
technically.
I would hope so.
Dude,
That
it
phone's
is
2K.
Wasn't it
It is
2K?
almost
Yeah,
2K.
it's 2K.
It is... No, it's
Well,
That's
not.
insane.
Wait,
I'm-
some models might be.
I'm pretty sure after taxes it's gonna be 2K. Because it's at, like, what, 1,900 something? 90?
Starting price $1,980.
Yeah.
So literally
There you
it's like, what, $20?
Has a Snapdragon
Fuck, dude,
855, 12 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage. Has a 4.6-inch display on the front. A 7.3-inch display opened.
So it's like a mini computer.
Isn't
you
all
mean-
phones are technically a mini computer?
You mean
I
tablet?
mean, this one has a better specs than most tablets, though, around
Yeah.
that size.
But
Especially the
price
capacity.
for it?
Well, yeah, obviously you're paying a premium. But name another tablet that has 512 storage besides that. What, like Apple tablet,
Apple tablet.
Apple tablet.
iPad? Okay, god damn it.
But so there's also the issue with the whole, like, screen breaking because of that little small layer that
That film.
yeah, which in my opinion it's like the notch there. It's like it's there, so it's like you're gonna see the film.
Well, they saw it there, but most people assumed it was a screen protector.
Didn't they give a warning or anything? Wasn't there
Yeah,
a label
after-
like, "Hey,
after
don't
they-
remove this"?
After they gave out the thingamabobs.
Yeah, the first
They put a
wave
warning
of
on
the
it.
yeah the first wave of them they didn't have warnings, but the second wave they started to add warnings.
See, I think this is them experimenting what people would do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I was about to
Like,
say, the general public, no offense, usually with newer technology doesn't know, like, you can break it so easily.
yeah, they're
So-
just experimenting on these people.
They
Wasn't
were
there
just
also
like,
a case?
Okay, let's
that-
give these tech savvy guys a try. And when they started breaking it, they were like, oh shit, yeah, we need a warning on this.
But wasn't there also a case where there was like an instance where like dust got stuck in it and then half the screen became useless?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh
the,
my god.
the case I saw, like, there was a small, like, bubble that, like, came out of nowhere, and they didn't remove the film or anything. It just showed up. So they think, like, some sort of dust got underneath it, and then that bubble just expanded and ended up, like, just messing up the screen.
It's crazy how sensitive that phone is.
No, yeah,
And
but
this is why we shouldn't be making a flip.
I just
phone.
want to know how hot it will get since it's operating with the giant. Is it two screens or is it just one big one that's able to
One
fold?
big one, technically.
Mm-hmm.
Little do you
There's
know,
one in the
Chris,
front,
I-
and then there's one big one that opens
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I just want to know how hot it will get.
I mean,
Little do
I
you know,
don't think
Chris,
it'll
it
get
doubles
that
as a
hot.
flat iron.
Yeah.
So, OLED screen.
Wait, it's OLED?
Yeah. You can't fold
Olive?
LCD screens. Not
Oh, well, no, yeah.
that
no,
well.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't it be AMOLED?
It's probably AMOLED. I don't know. Probably.
No, I know they had to change the screen type for this specific phone, but I don't think it was AMOLED.
What was the
Right.
one you were raving about? Hey, Jesus? Micro, whatever?
What?
Micro E LED?
Oh, yeah, micro LEDs.
the
What-
hell is that?
yeah, do you think that would be a potential?
For this?
Like,
Probably
yeah.
not, honestly. OLED in general is pretty flexible.
Yeah. I wonder what the freaking insurance on this phone's gonna be because it's
Dude, it's
2000.
gotta be a shit ton.
Imagine
Yeah.
someone, and it's really sensible. Like, Sensitive.
Look,
Sensitive.
If
I
you're
don't know why I
dropping
said
$2,000 on a
Yeah,
phone,
this phone really
Sensible.
gets you, man. It makes the right choice for you.
I'm just saying, if you're dropping that much money on a phone, you'd be an
Sensible.
idiot not to get the insurance for it.
You kind of have to though.
You
know what
should.
I mean?
If you're paying $2,000,
You will.
Imagine just like dropping it, like, because there's people out there that it's like they get a new phone and they drop it like an hour after they get the phone.
Drop
yeah,
it
those
like
people are
it's hot.
morons.
My phone's beat up. I still haven't gotten a case for it, yo.
So you're living the dangerous life.
This is
Dude,
why you should come
I
to
have
the
dropped
OnePlus
this shit
family.
so many times. The glass back nor the front has cracked. Surprisingly,
Well, because it's not glass, is it? It's like plexiglass.
glass.
Is
it's still glass.
Living like Larry.
Wait, what phone do you have?
Over here?
No, no.
Samsung Note 9. Yeah, that's glass. Because
Yeah, because it has wireless charging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs to be
it?
glass.
Oh, okay.
Come to the OnePlus family, Jason. You get a free case with it.
Ivan, what's going on with your phone right now?
He lost it.
It doesn't have wireless charging. That's the thing.
And what else? You've been telling me something's been going on with it. I'd like you to share with the class now.
That might be the viruses I got from porn.
His phone keeps restarting.
It's restarted.
No, not really. Sometimes I have to force it to restart because sometimes the only issue I have with this phone is that whenever I try to access a Bluetooth thing, sometimes when I turn it on or off, it just freezes the screen. And one or two things happen. One, it either just freezes it and then goes back to normal, or freezes it and then restarts my phone.
You said that happens with your Bluetooth?
Yeah, when I try to when I turn it on or turn it off. So
That used
I
to
don't really
happen
know what's
with
causing it.
mine, but then it stopped doing it.
Have you updated recently?
I mean, it does it for me. I have no control. I'm a slave to the automation.
Sometimes that doesn't even fully go through.
Yeah.
If
No,
anything, it may the update may have been installed improperly.
Welcome to our
No,
tech
I'll file a
support
complaint.
segment.
Where we try to fix our own phones.
Yes. Can I get Chris on the line? I hear he's good with phones.
But
He
do you
has-
guys,
he's
do you
our
guys think
Apple
this?
expert.
Do you think this like foldable phone
That's Luis.
would actually become the future of smartphones?
No,
Not in its current state, though.
no,
Probably.
I wouldn't. I can't see it even past its current state.
I mean, that's what they said about regular smartphones, you know?
Yeah. They said, what was it? The iPhone was like the worst idea ever, and it's like now the most popular phone in the world.
Who said that?
Everybody
Gates,
who was
probably.
in tech was like,
Bill Gates.
nobody believed that anybody needed a phone for anything other than calling and text. So they were like, why do you want to get applications on a phone? Like, that makes no fucking sense.
And then they're
That's
like,
all
"Oh
they
shit,
do.
we can make money."
But I mean, what's
Yeah,
more?
pretty
I mean,
much.
what's besides this? What other thing is it that makes this phone unique besides the folding?
I mean,
Not
that's it.
much.
It folds.
It's
Okay,
really
so
it.
then that's
specs
not
it has
really
are
gonna
pretty
that's not really gonna
extraordinary.
make this phone go beyond
It
what we're currently on.
depends.
Because no, think about it. Because going back to your example, how the first smartphone was the very first smartphone. This is just an add-on to the current smartphone. Because
Okay.
before the first generation iPhones came out, everything was just pure flip phone.
But then, let me put it this way. If what you're saying means that we're only going to get something innovative to go forward, something like Google Glass should have taken precedence since it's been out for quite a long time now. And they just released
Give or take. But they
Yeah.
but it's more of the execution of how they release it.
Because now Google Glass, they call it Google Glass 2, right?
I have no idea.
I thought they canceled it.
I
Did
too.
they? I
I
thought
know
they
that-
were doing it only specifically for like engineering jobs and stuff like that.
I know there's other companies that are starting up that are doing that.
Because look, there was this one. I don't remember where that phone was, but there was or what the name of the phone is anymore. But I only remember it because of how unique it was. Where you're able to change the parts based on what you need. So if you need a bigger battery, you just add the
The
battery to it.
Motorola or
Was
the
it that one?
Red
I don't
Hydrogen?
remember. That phone, I thought it should have taken off more than it.
Red hydrogen?
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Because there's that one, and there's the Motorola that had all the add-on stuff. Like you could put a camera, battery.
It's not that one. It must have been the Motorola one then.
Because I know.
Yeah, the red hydrogen was supposed to be like very innovative with their 3D, but it turned it out to be just like some gimmick.
It was like Nintendo 3DS 3D.
Pretty much.
You mean the Labo?
I don't know. Labo to me is always going to be cardboard that people overpay for.
But now it has VR.
Oh, it doesn't make any fucking difference to me. It's fucking overpriced cardboard. I see people buying that at stores, and I'm like, you could make this by yourself.
Wow, the red hydrogen costs $1,200.
But
Yes.
I don't know if whoever if somebody listening must know what phone I'm talking about, unless it was a prototype to the phone. But the whole point of that phone was to add parts that you wanted and remove parts that you don't need.
Modular phone.
I don't know what
It was.
man.
I'm pretty sure it was a Moto phone.
Yeah, it was a Moto phone.
But I don't remember it because it's been a
It was
while.
probably the Motorola one.
It's been a good minute. But see, something like that where it brings the current generation phones differently. Because I just flipping the phone.
It's the Moto Z.
It's not. It's different. I mean,
Is it not the Moto Z?
I don't know. I didn't check.
I think it's a Moto
Well,
Z.
there's the red hydrogen, the essential phone, the Moto Z,
No, it's not the Moto Z.
Project Era by Google, the G5, the LG G5, and the Fairphone 2.
Like these, it's like little square attachments.
That sounds like one of those.
That's the Moto Z, my dude.
I'm looking at it right now.
It has that little attachment on the back, and you can put like an extra battery pack or a better camera, etc.
No,
et cetera,
no,
et cetera.
no. It's
No,
literally.
it sounds like a Kickstarter. I remember.
It might have
hearing
been
about
like
this.
the like pre-version of the Moto.
Here, I think
Z.
I found it for you.
I don't know. Link, put in. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, this is a Kickstarter.
Yeah, I know what you're
No,
talking
no,
about.
it's a different phone. But
No. I know it's a different phone, but it was something like this.
It
where
was
you
similar
can-
to this.
Yeah, where you can get a bigger battery or all the other add-ons. I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, it was a completely
because,
modular phone.
Most phones nowadays, you get stuff that you don't really ever touch.
Yeah.
That
adds to the cost.
Yeah, but see, I don't know what kind. See, this is why I'm broke, man, because I don't know what type of new phone to launch. You know,
Let's get a flip phone.
Yeah, I get you.
go back.
Just waste 2,000 on
Let's rewind
the
time.
Fold.
Oh,
Just wait
God.
for the Apple to make a fold phone, and watch it kick
Dude,
off.
okay. Let's talk about how much
They're
would
gonna
it cost
invent
just
it
to
in 2
repair
years.
To
Mhm.
repair it?
that. No, see, you know how the people peeling and stuff, like the tweet that Jesus posted,
Uh-huh.
like that little mark. How much would that cost just to replace it? Would you replace the entire screen because of that little thing, or
Yeah,
Is
at
there
that
a
point you'll have
fixable
to replace
thing,
the whole
like-
screen.
just is so dumb?
What kind of repair person would work on that phone?
They
Uh,
can't, right?
As of right now. Because I'm pretty sure people are going to try to backwards engineer it, or forgot the term.
Reverse
is.
engineer.
Reverse.
Reverse
No, we'll
engineer.
wait until iFixit releases a
Don't
kit.
buy Frankie dictionary.
Soon.
I'm
please.
sorry.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe for Frankie.
Go fund
One
a modular
dictionary, please.
dictionary.
Yeah, exactly. We only put
Only
words
use-
that he doesn't know on the show.
Put take and remove the words he doesn't need anymore.
Like,
Exactly.
for example, what is modular
Or pineapple.
or flavor?
But yeah, it would definitely cost a good amount to just repair. It's honestly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think it's impossible. I'm pretty sure the geniuses over at iFixit could
Make
cook something up. Yep.
Yeah. sure.
Awesome. You guys think we should move on to our next topic?
Sure.
Awesome.
Let's go.
But before that, shameless plug for ourselves.
God, I
The
hate
thing
doing
that I you're gonna say that every single time. aren't you?
Jesus hates.
He's gonna throw a curveball at you one of these things. Like, oh, I like these.
Yeah, right?
Wild card.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
I'm gonna get so mad.
No, it's gonna stay on. But anyways, so if you guys are actually too busy to watch the video, we are available on Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, and Podbean. So you could listen to us on the go, and yeah, follow us on there. And yeah,
Did you mention Spotify?
I did. I think I did mention Spotify. Thank you,
Goofy.
Jesus, for
I don't remember.
I like his advertising voice. Is very one note.
thank you,
He
Jason.
doesn't switch from it until it's over.
It's like a robot. Yeah. What's it called? Especially since the spring
Good.
and summer seasons are coming up in the what are we in the northern hemisphere? Yes.
Yes.
probably.
North America.
I hope so.
Northern Hemisphere.
No, we're in Antarctica.
I mean, yeah.
What's it called?
It's hard
Exercise season's coming on about, so they can take us on the run.
Yeah, take us on the run
yeah.
and listen to our voices while you're running
Or road
on the
trips
treadmill.
when we finally start going to conventions.
Oh yeah, convention season's
Oh,
starting
sorry.
soon too.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is.
You know, you're waiting in line to check out the latest game or for a panel. Just
Or
pop
just
us
to get your
in.
ticket.
Yeah, or just to get your ticket. You
Dude.
just put us on Spotify, Google Podcast, iTunes, or Podbean, and just listen.
The ads are still going on.
The others still going on.
But yeah, but on to the next topic. So our next topic is the whole Mortal Kombat situation that's going on.
Wait,
Yes.
Yes.
Wait about what?
Yeah, what are we waiting for, Jesus?
never mind. Thought we were gonna do the other topic first.
Which is?
No,
No, I thought we
no,
were
no,
doing that as a
later.
closer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're doing
Alright.
it now as a closer. But yeah, so the whole Mortal Kombat dilemma. Which one of you wants to start it off? That Chris, I know, has been looking into it more because he's
I
more
mean-
of a Mortal Kombat fan.
It's more about which dilemma it bothers you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because it's technically two.
Well, the main one.
The pay to win type of situation where you would literally have to grind and you know, in order to get the majority of the stuff, you got to spend about 60K or no 6,000, about 6,000 just to get everything, which is
$6,000.
yeah.
What
Because
the
apparently
fuck?
this game has microtransaction, which makes I don't think why would a fighting game carry microtransactions besides DLC characters?
Is there any other fighting game that has fucking microtransactions like this?
I can't think of one because
So,
like
Mortal
this
Kombat level.
this game, you can purchase gear, armor, and stuff like that, and it kind of changes your attributes for the character.
Well, what's it
That's
called?
where the microtransaction comes to play. But I don't think, or not that I remember any games like Street Fighter or any other past Mortal Kombat games having.
Injustice
what is it
2
called?
had a similar system.
Did it? I never played Injustice 2. I played the first one.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the similar issue where it's only like gated in a certain mode, where you're able to, you know, attach equipments and power ups and stuff to give you a better advantage at, I don't know, like difficult adversaries lying ahead. But the way that Mortal Kombat 11 did it was to the point of like, if you don't have these things, like the later levels are near impossible to do by yourselves, or like to do at all, rather.
Yeah, because I was like, didn't Soul Calibur also have a system where you had to get items and stuff to progress through like a certain mode?
You mean you had to, but none of it was directly.
It's like near impossible to play.
No, none of it
No.
was paid.
Yeah,
You
earned
unlocked
it.
it.
Like you grinded
earned
out,
it.
but you didn't pay for it.
That's correct.
Did Fighter Z have microtransactions?
Yeah.
Only for DLC characters, as far as I know.
It kind of did, because you could get like announcer packs and stuff like that, but it wasn't.
It was
You know,
cosmetic.
it was just purely cosmetic, so it didn't really affect the game in terms of the mechanics.
Yeah. This one seems like it's definitely.
Wait, apparently there's
a
loot
first.
boxes in Fighter Z.
Loot boxes?
Is that
I
true?
think he's talking about the
Did they add this?
capsules.
I don't remember, unless they added this. I don't remember seeing a loot box when playing.
Like I said, I
When
think
it
he's
fir-
just
when it
talking
first
about the
came out.
capsules.
Might be the capsules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get those from completing stuff though.
Gotcha.
Like it's not, none of it's paid or anything. The only thing you pay is for the DLC characters, which I think now is like a staple in every fighting game you play.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna pay for a pass. That's the only way they're gonna make their money and keep their longevity. Because with fighting games, I think it's like, I forget what number it was, like 80 or 90% of the player base falls off like within the month.
I know that happened with Fighter Z, bro.
That happened
Same.
with us in Fighter Z.
Yeah, I
And
got
then
it.
there-
from
Well,
my
no, I mean the
friends.
main issue was everybody got better.
Well,
But
I
you're
mean,
supposed to get good.
yeah, you are supposed to get good. But I mean, I thought the main thing that took it off the radar was that they weren't like giving it official tournaments anymore,
Mm-hmm.
and then that killed the competitive scene and stopped people from having interest in the game like that. Because a lot of the popular fighting games, it's because they have such a competitive scene, so they just stay in the loop longer.
Well, they did make a statement that they are going to make difficulty adjustments to the whole Tower of Time, and so it's like they're actually listening to.
They kind of have to, bro.
Well, the
Yeah, they
problem
pretty
was,
much-
At this point right now, they kind of have to, because they're trying to get the most sales, since it's it's
the release week.
the release
Yeah.
week, yeah.
And on
The
top
thing-
of that, the thing is, like, they pretty much knew what they were doing when they started, and they were trying to see if they could get away with it. That's the way I see it right now.
That's what every company does though nowadays. They see how far they can push their microtransactions to limits.
And
The
then
problem
when they
with
get, called out,
yeah.
it gets rescinded.
The problem with NetherRealm's statement was that they were trying to make adjustments to it. They never, specified what those were until, today. So people were just like, oh, yeah, they're making adjustments, quote-unquote adjustments, et cetera, et cetera. But now they're lowering the difficulty, they're lowering other stuff like that, and then they're giving the players a stimulus package, right?
Like,
So-
just lower the cost of the crates and the way you get items.
Well, I don't think anyone's talking about that. I think people are just talking about like the amount of bullshit you have to do in the later stages of the game, where it's like,
Well,
oh, I can
yeah.
only win if I pay money.
Well,
Which
if
none,
you
none
make
of,
it-
what a
none of
feature.
these things are pay to win, though, right? Aren't they all just like?
No, you
Cosmetic.
could
No, you can
grind.
buy them.
You could grind it, but it's gonna take like a long time. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Lower the price of what you need to grind out these boxes, or
Or
just
make it
make
less
the,
difficult.
yeah, make it less difficult. That should be just one of them.
Which they're going to. That's the thing they're looking into. What else does they say?
Because I mean,
Um,
right now you can make what? How many boxes? I think the Reddit post we said was 23 boxes over multiple accounts, and he still can't get anywhere near the first level
No,
of
yeah,
the Tower of Time.
like according to this Reddit post, it says completing the entire story will barely give you enough currency to clear one room in Crypt.
Yeah, so
that's stupid, man. I
Well,
remember.
another thing. Oh, go ahead, Chris.
Dude, I remember in the which. God damn it, I can't even remember which Mortal Kombat game now.
10.
Oh, there's so many.
10.
No, it wasn't 10. It was the one where you physically go into a graveyard to unlock stuff.
9.
That's 10.
Is it 9? I thought it was
No,
10.
it wasn't
I don't know.
nine.
It's
never played
10.
any of
It's
them.
the crypt.
It's 10. It's the crypt in 10.
Mhm.
Was it the Krypton?
Yeah, there's a jump scare in there.
No, because
Hey, don't talk about that.
I mean, sorry. Spoilers.
was it this one?
That's the only one I can
I
think
feel
of.
like it was. I don't know.
Unless you're
think
talking
it
about
was-
Armageddon, which has some like it like has the picture of a graveyard, but you're not actually in there.
Yeah, that's also something.
Maybe.
Unless you're talking about like the free roaming games, like
No.
no, I'm not talking about those. All right.
They were fun.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah,
And then,
a fun time.
and then also according to this Reddit post, it's
I think
The,
it
like-
was Armageddon, bro.
that the crypt chests get progressively more expensive, but
Yeah.
the drop rates are very low. Like they opened 23 chests and only got 2 rare gears.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
abysmal. And
Yeah.
U.S., I don't think, because I know for gacha games, and especially in Asia, they
Oh,
have to
you know about
post-
gacha games.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna bring it in somehow. Anyways, my addiction, they put the percentage amount for like rare, super rare, and like the ultimate rarity that you can get in
Yeah.
the gachas.
That's optional
Dude.
in the U.S.
Yeah, that's optional
Mhm.
here, and here they don't have a minimum percentage as far as I know.
The funny thing about that too is they can lie about their percentages as well.
That's what I mean.
Like they can show you a number, but it can actually be something else.
So they can
It's-
say,
but-
oh, it's a 10% chance to be rare, but in actuality, it's like a 2.
That's
Like what's it called?
Wouldn't that be
Japan.
considered,
if they
uh,
were,
false advertising.
but games don't have those kind of laws in
Could
place.
be.
Yeah, games don't have those laws because it's not technically an advertisement.
Maybe if someone brought it up like that, yeah, false advertisement claim.
Dude, if this game causes us to have those laws in place, I'm all for
It won't be this game. It will be another game. It'll be the next battle royale, which has terrible loot system.
But yeah, in Asia, those laws are super strict. Like,
Oh, yeah,
insane.
China
Japan-
specifically.
They reimburse you like $100 worth of stuff for one like tiny mistake in a game.
Yeah, like
That-
for example, one of the games
What?
we played, Dragon Ball. What is it? Dokkan, but the JP version. There was a mistake in one of the character banners where they showed the evolved state of the character instead of the regular one that you normally get from the gacha, and they handed out $100 worth of like the premium currency in that game.
It wasn't even 100. It was it was around 100. It was 300 stones worth, and then all the stones you put in that banner refunded back to you.
That's
Yeah.
insane, bro.
They are super strict in JP about
Now I need to learn Japanese. Dang it.
Pretty
So
sure
you
it
can
was, like,
spend his
China.
money elsewhere.
Or maybe it
Huh?
was Japan. This game is banned in Japan.
Oh
It's
yeah,
because
yeah.
there's a Winnie the
It-
Pooh skin or something.
No, it's mainly because how brutal the game is. Like apparently, like killing people is fine, but as long as it's like I'm talking about the U.S. Like we're like in the U.S. killing people is fine. You know what I mean? But anything that's close to sexual, it's
Yeah,
automatically off.
and then it's topsy turvy everywhere else.
yeah.
where sexual content is fine. But as
Where
soon
it's
as
like, yeah, you
violence
can
is
show a
introduced-
teat or a tat, but if you show someone decapitating a head, then no, it's not gonna fly.
decapitating a person.
Disemboweling them.
Sure.
Quack.
Yeah, but
Ducking
that's
them
like
to death.
that's like just a complete different issue altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
it
the
is.
censoring of games.
We could talk about that later when we censor this channel.
We're never gonna censor. Wait,
When-
actually,
when-
technically, haven't we already? One episode?
How so?
Oh, yes.
my-
I
my
remember
big
that.
C.
Those were the major words, though. Like those.
That's.
That's different.
Is it?
Sure.
I
Okay.
would say so.
Okay. I'm just saying,
Ah.
we've already been censored.
I blame
Aw,
Ivan.
heck.
I blame Ivan too. But yeah, Mortal Kombat. The problems that it has right now is definitely going to influence its sales. I don't think it's going to do as well as it could have done if they didn't do this stupid shit. To be honest,
Mhm.
Damn.
I
Because
know a lot of
people-
people who were excited, like really fucking excited for this game.
But
And then
people
crushed.
read this reviews, and then it's like, oh,
Well, I'm gonna hold off until Game of the Year where I can get it for $5.99 plus all the DLC characters.
I mean, the thing is, my whole YouTube is flooded with Mortal Kombat videos about all of this.
Yeah, it's getting such bad publicity, and I know any publicity is good publicity, but this
well, the
is gonna
problem
hurt
is, no
sales.
matter what they do now, the damage has been done.
Well, yeah,
So like they could just completely apologize and then make everything right, but then there's still gonna be people that will scrutinize the game for like what we were discussing earlier, like oh they were just trying to push boundaries, seeing how much they can get away, and that in itself is a predatory practice. But you know, people don't realize, and I'm not really defending people who are trying to like screw gamers out of their money, but you got to realize that some of these companies really don't have much of a budget or much of a way to get increased revenue besides the game sales.
Yeah,
So that's why you see a bunch of stuff going
guess
to Epic.
That's why you make a good game to get more money.
But like,
make
say you make a good
game.
But even then on that side, you'll have people who, when you have a good game, will complain that there's DLC in there. It's like, why are you making DLC? Why can't you be like, quote unquote, The Witcher? Everyone uses The Witcher as a good example. Why can't you be like The Witcher, giving us DLC for free?
Because they started from nothing and they made a really good game and it blew up.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you can't say that to an indie studio, you know? And I'm not saying that Studio is an indie studio, but I'm just
Tell
using
that to
it as an
Notch, my
example.
dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, let me just go make Minecraft again.
Yeah, tell it to somebody who made millions off Java.
Pretty much.
What? Is he a billionaire yet?
Huh?
He should have been.
He's a multi-billionaire, dude.
Yeah, 'cause he sold Minecraft off to Microsoft.
Yep.
So, I mean, dude.
And I'm pretty sure he's still getting royalties. Like
Oh,
if
definitely.
he was smart enough, he would have definitely requested a percentage based on
Mojang
sales.
shares.
And merch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, merch is also a big thing.
I'm also certain he has stock elsewhere.
Yeah, so you gotta realize, indie developers, you guys can do it.
He's
Wow.
he's
Yeah,
living
let's
the
use
good
that
life.
example.
You can be the next Minecraft. I believe in you.
You just make a Fortnite with blocks.
I'm pretty
Block
sure
Knight?
there's something out there
Roblox?
for
Roblox.
Block Knight. Yeah, sure. There's something out there. If you can find something out there, we'll make a Let's Play series like that.
Yo, you guys want to play Monopoly tonight?
Not tonight.
Jason. You can't bring this
Sorry.
up while recording.
Off topic. Sorry.
Gosh.
But it's already 2:00.
Oh yeah, the server shut off.
No, remember, we record at 3 p.m.
And no,
Eastern
remember,
Standard Time.
it got hot fixed.
Oh yeah, they also did get hot fixed.
Wait, hold on. It is off topic, but was that really an issue where it just
Yes,
Yes.
server
Yes.
it was an
I thought-
issue.
I
It got
thought
fixed.
We used to rush to finish the game when it like got to close to time.
I thought that was just BS.
No, it was
real.
completely true.
It was real.
I thought it was a random coincidence every time at 2 a.m. it just shots
No.
off. Goodbye, guys.
Coincidence that happen every time.
Every time we play, yeah, I don't know, man.
EA servers were just
that
like
point.
We
okay,
revived
time-
it with
it's
our
nighttime.
It was
streams.
Ubisoft.
Was
No,
it
we
Ubisoft's?
only got like 30 minutes more, and then they shut it off.
I'm thinking of Scrabble then.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right,
don't
well,
Sorry, back on topic.
I
Yeah.
guess we're coming to the end, and thus the end game starts.
Whoa,
Oh,
clean that transition.
I like
That
how
was
Getting
actually
good.
Really, that was
Man.
actually really bad.
He's getting
You
really
guys
bad.
suck. I hate you guys.
But anyway, so endgame
He's like a
predictions.
tsundere.
So,
I'm gonna
as-
see it later today.
As of this recording,
Oh, shit,
none
yeah,
of us
later at
have
night.
seen it, so we don't know anything that's happened. And yeah,
And we obviously adhere to hashtag
Well,
don't spoil
I know
the
one
end
thing.
game.
I know one
don't
thing.
if it's an actual spoiler. No,
It's not an actual spoiler.
Yeah, bad, Jason. Bad.
It is
Bad.
an actual spoiler. Spoiler alert. All right.
but
There's
no.
no end credit scene for this movie.
Supposedly,
So this is the-
From the
just
early
gonna
screenings.
finish?
From
So
the
they're
early
just gonna finish
screenings,
all the movies? Oh my god.
There is no end credit scene. There
There's
is a
just a-
sound that plays afterwards.
Somebody
no
farts,
visuals.
Sound.
and then you have to figure out who it
Yes.
is.
Oh, what's it
Wow.
called?
wow, spoilers. Don't say anything.
The
Yeah.
sound.
You've said enough. You've said enough.
Don't say anymore.
Okay.
Don't say
I won't say
anymore.
what the sound is. I'll say it later.
But see, I
You can
guess
just-
I guess you save people from staying in the theaters waiting
Well,
for
you
something
can
to happen.
choose because the sound may or may not indicate what's happening in Phase 4.
No,
But it's
no.
it's nothing that'll give you a hint. It's literally the sound of metal clanking. That's all I'll say.
You told me you weren't gonna say it, and then you
Well,
say
no, there's a
Now I
specific
know-
thing that it's
Dang
referencing
it.
to, but I'm not saying that specific thing.
Now
I'm
I
just
know
saying
the
it's like
Thanos
metal
theory
hitting
is
metal.
correct.
that's pretty much Iron Man jerking it off.
What?
Yeah, it's like
yeah,
Thanos'
but-
butthole.
I'd pay to see that.
No.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
But anyways, so what are your guys' predictions for Endgame?
All right.
One.
Well,
No,
I mean, we can't
Ant-Man
really say
and
anything,
Butthole.
right? Because if we
The
say
Thanos
something
theory is
and we're
gone.
correct, that's spoilers.
Yeah,
can't
anything
spoil
we
it.
say could be wrong.
Well, this
So
is
we'll
why
just be
it's
silent for 10
prediction.
minutes.
Well, yeah, but he's saying, Jason, shut up. And I'm like, dude, anything I say right now could be wrong, so what the fuck?
But
Fine, I'll
if
stay
you-
quiet for the
hold on, hold
segment.
on. But if you already
I'm joking.
knew
It was
what
a joke.
the end credit is about, you know what I mean?
I just saw it because a lot of people were complaining about it.
So can
A
I?
lot of people who did the early screenings.
I hate those people.
Yes, you can.
I love those people. So can I say something?
No.
As
What's it
long as
called?
it's not spoiler related.
Is it
What's it
spoiler
called? Endgame isn't the end of Phase 3. I mean,
No way.
what's it called? They stated that Far From Home will be the end of the Phase 3.
Forever
Really?
Home
That's why I
Alone.
said
Mhm.
that noise may or may not have something to do with Phase 4.
Oh my God, it's Doctor Doom.
I'm telling you.
Dude.
That'd be
It may or
cool.
may not be.
Right.
That
so
would be
instead
cool.
of talking about
That-
this
that-
movie, what do you guys think is gonna happen in Phase 4?
I don't
X-Men?
even know how this movie's gonna end, so I can
Yeah.
start
Well,
phase
we can
4.
assume that most of them are gonna survive.
The
Most
Iron
of
Man.
them, okay, but is this just a dream in Iron Man thinking of his lost son? Huh?
Maybe.
What?
Right.
I don't know, man. this movie's gonna just blow your mind, maybe. Hopefully.
Dude, I'm just glad it's
I
3
hope so.
hours long.
I don't know. There's a bunch of different like Infinity War, like just timelines in general that it could be like anything. Like there's a timeline where Thanos' son comes out of nowhere and
Oh,
gets
from the
to
Am. No, he doesn't come out of nowhere.
I don't know. I didn't read the comics, so
He's from. He was in a city, and then he encases Thanos in amber. Dude, come on.
Go on.
Get wrecked.
You're gonna
I-
talk about Thanos.
Or the one where Adam Warlock is like, no, fuck you, Thanos, and kicks his ass and then takes
But
it.
then
Adam
what's it
Warlock is
called?
the thing. Yeah.
I know, but they haven't introduced him at all up till this point.
Adam
No,
Warlock
they-
isn't a thing.
they
Adam
kinda
is a
did.
thing.
Adam
they,
is a thing.
they did it in the end of.
I know they said
what movie,
the
what
creation
movie,
of
what was it?
Adam for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
There you go. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
there we
I
go.
know,
But he's not Adam
but they
Warlock
haven't
yet.
had him appear at all since.
Well, because they're making it. Gosh.
oh yeah, that
Hate all of
supposedly that's a well, that might be a possibility as well.
Right.
'cause
So who do you guys think is
it's a
gonna be
different-
the main villain in Phase 4?
Phase
Um,
4?
When Jason said metal clanking, I'm thinking of Wolverine's claws.
Well, I mean, if this is going right off of Thanos, it's gonna be Lady Death, maybe.
No.
Mr. Steph, why would she intervene?
Unless they
Why
include
not?
Deadpool into the universe, I don't want that.
Well, now they have
Yeah,
Fox. so they
I
could do it.
want Deadpool to be lovers with Lady Death.
Yeah,
Wow.
that would be, canon in the comics and then also canon in the movies, and that's what I want.
That'd be amazing.
You guys think they'll
Well, I
bring
mean,
in
if
Galactus?
it's canon.
Oh,
maybe.
no.
Well,
I
he's
hate
not
Not
that.
after
with that.
Silver Surfer. At least not
well,
yet.
those don't count.
They have to reboot that.
Yeah, they
No.
have to reboot Fantastic Four before they
I
introduce
feel like
Galactus.
with Fantastic Four, it's gonna be similar to the Spider-Man thing. We've already had 2 reboots of Fantastic Four. They're not gonna try to go for a third one explaining the origins.
But
no.
Spider-Man
Also-
has 3 reboots.
No,
What's it called?
Homecoming didn't
Yeah,
explain
Homecoming
how he got
was
his
an
powers.
origin story.
Yeah.
Was
Which
he
is what I'm
already
hoping they do with
Spider-Man
Fantastic Four.
as soon as it started?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
Spider-Man got introduced in Civil
Yeah.
War.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
of Civil War.
So it starts from Civil War.
Gotcha.
It's because everyone now knows like the origin story of Spider-Man, so it's like I'm pretty
I
sure
don't.
they're like, why redo it again?
And I'm sure at this point, no one really cares for the origin of the Fantastic Four. I would, though. You know what's interesting about that, though?
Mhm.
You know Chris Evans was the Human Torch in those movies?
Yeah.
How
Yes.
did you not know that?
How'd you?
No, I'm just trying to remind you guys. So it's like,
whoa, wow.
wowzers. So it's like, what are they gonna? I mean, obviously they can recast, but do you think they'll like put a cheeky Easter egg in there?
Probably, I could see that happening. Like,
That'd be interesting.
No, unless
like
it's
they
a
would've done it
Deadpool movie.
already.
Yeah, unless it was like a Deadpool movie.
I feel like
Where-
it'd just be like a simple comment though. Like, let's say Captain America meets the Human Torch and it's like looking good, something like that.
He's like, I think I've seen this before.
Yep.
That'd be funny.
Have you not seen that meme where the how pretty much Ryan Reynolds and Chris Evans upgraded their movie roles?
No.
Because
Oh yeah, 'cause
Ryan Reynolds was the Green Lantern, and that movie apparently bombed, and now
and
he's
he was
Deadpool.
he was
And
also
he was Deadpool.
yeah.
Well,
for
that
the
one
Wolverine.
doesn't count.
yeah,
No, they parody.
But he goes-
I know,
showed
he
it
goes
in
and kills
the
himself.
Deadpool movie.
But it doesn't because he didn't like it.
Yeah.
That's
Because
what I'm
he
saying.
thought it was gonna be the Merc with a mouth, and they were like, "Fuck your mouth." And he was like,
Oh,
I mean, at the end of Wolverine, he did open his mouth again.
So
That was funny though. That was a terrible rendition of Deadpool. Holy crap!
No, it definitely was.
They made him so serious, right?
I thought it was Baraka for a good minute. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah. You know, God dang
Barack
it. Play
Obama?
play Mortal Kombat. Yeah, Barack Obama.
What?
Man.
wait, I mean,
But
yeah,
3 hours,
speculations.
3 hours, guys.
It's cause Baraka's like ability is like he is able to like extend these claws. Like it's like Sabretooth. Do you know who Sabretooth is? Jeebus?
isn't that like his brother or stepbrother?
Yeah, that's Wolverine's
Yeah, that's
brother.
Wolverine's brother.
No, that's Baraka.
Yeah,
That's Baraka.
and that's why
He
said
looks
that
nothing
comment.
like Obama.
What?
All right.
Oh, no.
Honestly, I think Cap's definitely dead.
Well,
So,
of course,
put that out
Cap,
there.
Iron Man are gonna just die.
Iron Man's dead
And-
too, considering
and then the
how
theory
the
of-
Far From Home trailers are going.
I haven't
And
seen
Um,
Thor
those.
4 got confirmed, kind of, right?
Thor?
Yes,
Yeah. So
the lady who plays
Oh yeah.
one of the Valkyries.
Tessa Thompson.
Yeah.
She's gonna become the next Thor.
I can see it.
that'd be funny. No, but Chris Hemsworth said he was interested in playing the role again. So it's probably gonna happen. He's
I
probably
mean, they can just
not
bring in
dead.
his brother.
Supposedly, all the trailers from Endgame are just the first 15 minutes.
No
they
way.
That's
They're not gonna
fine.
They're not gonna meet Thanos in 15 minutes.
They are. I believe it.
I'm a-okay with that.
That spaceship trailer is not.
Yeah, there's no
Well-
way that's part of the 15 minutes. So I saw
Why
a
not?
review that said
They
that
put spoilers ahead on that one.
Huh?
Didn't they advise spoilers for that? Watching that trailer, the spaceship one,
I don't know.
or was it
But
just
no,
like
right?
So
community
wait,
consensus?
what were you gonna
'Cause I
say,
can
movie
see-
guru?
Okay.
Yeah,
go-
so there
go
was
ahead.
this review. Apparently there's a lot more going on in the movie than it's not like as simple as they want to fight Thanos and bring everyone back.
They're gonna marry him first, and then file
gonna
the
take him out to dinner.
divorce.
And
And
take
then-
50% of everything.
You take- the ultimate balance.
and then they'll put Paul Rudd in his butthole, and
tell
he'll
you-
start expanding.
Ant-Man's not going there.
And
The
with
slow
the simple
killer.
sign of a paper, they get 50%. They get half of everything he has.
Because he saved 15% or more.
On car insurance.
So they get half of the Infinity Stones.
But I think the first 15 or 30 minutes, I can see that being all the trailers. Because the spaceship scene would happen right after the fight with Thanos on whatever home planet Thanos has, right?
They could do a time skip too. Like, so months have skipped after the fight of Thanos, blah, 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 blah. You know what I
But
mean?
Nebula was with Tony, right?
Nebula?
Yes.
Yes.
That's correct.
She was the only one left besides Tony?
Yeah.
Or who else?
Yes,
She was the
that's
only one
correct.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was somebody else. There's more people there though.
No,
No, there
they all
wasn't.
died.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Drax
All the
died.
Guardians got
Mantis was
deleted.
gone.
Mantis
The rest of the Guardians of the
Spider-Man
Galaxy was gone.
Besides
Strange
Star
disappeared.
Lord.
Yeah.
Star-Lord
I mean,
disappeared.
besides Rocket, but Rocket was back on Earth.
Okay.
Groot disappeared. Sad face.
Nah, he became Baby Groot again.
But his arm is still on.
That's
on
what I
the
didn't understand.
axe,
So, as soon as you cut off a part of Groot, is it just not him anymore?
He's still Groot. He says it.
Jason, I'm gonna say something only you'll understand. The Cedar Woods.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay. Good to know.
Wow. Inside jokes.
Sorry.
You guys don't play D&D.
It's not a joke, but yeah.
Wow.
It's insane.
Wow.
You think they'll bring in another villain for this movie?
I think they'll introduce a villain in the background.
Yeah, I think
Do you think-
it's gonna be like a subpar villain.
Like a henchman, sort of.
No,
No.
it's gonna be like very subtle about who that is.
I think
think
it's
they'll
going to be
resurrect
like
the
a
Obsidian cult?
Celestial. Like another Celestial or somebody. even
Turns out
more.
Loki's gonna be working with
Yo, if
Thanos
Loki
this
returns,
whole
I'm going to be
time.
so mad.
You're gonna be mad? Loki's
gonna
the
be mad.
trickster god, dude.
I know. But
He's gonna be mad he got
stay
bamboozled.
dead one
again.
time. Well,
Yeah,
no, actually,
dude, Loki
I want him
is...
to stay dead because my
kill
sister
me
wants
once,
him
shame
alive.
on you. Kill me twice, shame on me.
Dude, Loki is Mirage, bro.
Shut up.
All right.
That game's dead too. But yeah, like the only reason I don't want him to come back is because my sister wants him back, and I'm like, fuck you.
Wow.
He's gonna stay
Right.
dead.
That's the only reason.
That's really the only reason. I love Loki.
No, you don't, 'cause you want him dead.
Yes, just as a big fuck you to her.
Wow.
To be honest.
Hey, so couldn't Thanos bring back the Obsidian cult?
He could bring back whoever he wants.
You want Ebony Maw back so bad.
I'm just saying, like, wouldn't that make the most sense?
To bring them back?
I mean, he could do it. And also, they went out like bitches.
They did.
Yeah, they did. All of them did.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
You remember
His
the
henchmen's?
Yeah, the
His
three
henchmen's? Yeah.
horsemen.
Four.
Oh.
four?
Four.
Yeah, they were awful.
There's four.
Proxima Midnight, the Devastator, the Ebony Maw, and
Yeah, they were the four.
the other guy.
Pretty much.
I
For the
remember
four,
the
what was
lady,
it?
the guy with the like hammer, and the telekinesis guy.
And then
What
the guy
about-
with the sickle.
Oh,
Yeah, the guy
that's
with
the
the
guy that
sickle
just got
turns
stabbed
invisible.
and he just died off screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was
like I
lame.
said. But in the comics, he's the most badass of the four.
But that's
Yeah,
the comic,
he is.
bro.
I know. But, like, he shouldn't have gone out like that. They did my boy wrong.
Yeah, they did him really wrong.
Just be prepared to space out your bathroom breaks, because 3 hours.
I ain't gonna go. To
Dude,
the-
I hold it longer.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
bring
going
a
to poo the
catheter
entire
bag.
day.
Frankie, can you
Just be
send me
ready.
your bottle that you use?
Oh, yeah. Can we get your famous
It's
desk bottle?
it's just oh no, I'm not even.
He doesn't want to share. Look
doesn't
at
wanna
this
Is it a
share.
man.
bottle, Frankie?
Fucking-
Wow. I thought we
Is
were
it empty
close
right now?
friends.
Because I drank all the water that was inside of it.
Oh.
Water.
But do you clean it out?
Yeah.
Wait. That's good.
So those are the four.
Yeah. So
His name
those
ain't
four.
Super Giant.
Yeah, I only know the two in the middle. I don't know who the hell the people on the left and right are.
You know who Proxima Midnight is?
I don't know who any of they are. I'm telling
She
you.
got ran over by the fucking tire
Yeah.
thing.
Infinity War spoilers.
Scarlet Witch was like, nope. And then she just levitated her into the car tire thing.
Nope, I don't remember.
Oh my god. Have you seen any of these movies, Chris?
I have.
Yo,
The only movie I have not seen was what's no man, Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah, because he refused to see it.
Because she's a
so
woman.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's
You
'cause I don't
guys-
find this introduction of this hero to be fitting.
But you gotta understand, she's gonna be so fucking important.
Because they made her fucking important.
In the comics, she was also important.
Yeah,
But
she was like
it
one
wasn't
of the
as
main
important
reasons that they defeated Thanos.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
So,
blah.
question. So you know how Disney has their own platform now, and they're gonna have the shows like the Scarlet Witch and Vision, the Winter Soldier,
Look, I'm
like
just
all
gonna
those
say it
spin-off
now.
ones.
I'm saying it now, and I'll say it again when we cover it again. Those shows are gonna bomb, and the shows are gonna be canceled, unfortunately.
No, but do you think those are gonna be like like Endgame, or it's like after Endgame?
Post.
It's like
Post Endgame.
Dude, they could honestly do both. They could do the begin. If it's gonna be shows, it's gonna be seasons 1, 2, and 3 post Endgame.
Unless they change
then
the
after Endgame.
I see
they could change the timeline.
the Scarlet Witch and Vision one being like the time between Infinity War and the previous one.
But I'm saying like could just be their own timeline,
Yeah,
like
I can see
they do
that.
with the other TV shows.
Speaking of Vision, he sucked in
Yes.
Infinity War. He did
Wasn't
nothing.
he like super powerful in Age of Ultron?
Yeah, and then he just got stabbed, and I was like, well, can't do anything anymore.
Isn't technically Vision's Ultron?
Not technically.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's supposed to be.
He was created by Ultron as Ultron's vessel, but Ultron didn't get to upload himself into it.
But that's what I'm saying. If he was created by Ultron's vessel, therefore.
No, to be
It's-
Ultron's vessel.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Therefore, Ultron himself valued the creation he created. You know.
Yeah,
what I
but it
mean?
doesn't make him Ultron.
But it. I hate you.
Exactly.
His way of just I hate you.
It's so good.
What's it
Whatever,
called?
Mom.
But yeah, he just got
The
stabbed
guys.
and dies.
Yeah, he could have done so much more. Like, where was his crystal laser beam for most of it?
Well, it's because he fell in love, bro.
Or
So?
human strength. What?
Also, Scarlet Witch could bend reality, so she could have fought the Reality Stone.
Didn't
But
she?
he wasn't using the reality stone on her. Dude, Thanos just bitch slapped her.
That was it.
What's it called? The guy's name is Corvus Glaive, by the way.
Who?
The guy that died by getting speared.
Oh,
Apparently he's married to Proxima Midnight.
Spear.
No
spear,
way.
Spear.
In the
Comics?
comics,
Not
quote unquote.
anymore.
is it because they're both blue?
Neither are blue.
Ba-be-da, ba-boo.
What they are, they're both blue in the comics.
Corvus Glaive isn't blue in the comics. Supergiant is someone else. That's a female.
But I could see them bringing Galactus. All right.
And the X-Men.
Like I said,
I-
Galactus would only appear after they reboot Fantastic Four. Again.
Because I thought Galactus was a bigger threat than Thanos.
Do you think they'd be willing to reboot X-Men?
No, I think their
No.
universe is already
No,
well
no, no.
established.
Yes.
They'll just bring him over.
Mm-hmm.
Until the actors get old enough that they can't use them anymore, then yeah, they'll reboot it.
They'll just do what they did with the Terminator. Just Photoshop the body and the face.
I'm ready.
I mean, that's what they're gonna do with Stan Lee now, aren't they?
Oh
If I remember correctly.
that's kind of it's just. I don't
Is
know.
that a
I don't
good
know. If that's really true, I don't know how I feel about that. Just
I mean,
I
let
thought
the
Endgame
man-
was his last
he
cameo.
If he's like-
himself
if he-
already pre-recorded a bunch of scenes.
See, that's fine. If he did it while he was alive, then that's perfectly fine. But if they're just trying to include his face just to get the money or the
I mean, It's
the
not it's
trend
not even-
going,
but
you know
it's
what
not
I mean?
like something people. People expect it, but it's not like they only go for his Easter
the
egg
cameos,
thing,
no, but you never know.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
so,
sure
actually,
he wouldn't
also-
care, honestly.
Can I say that in most of the cameos, he's kind of like yelling, and then they're just like, "Oh, piss off, old man."
Yeah.
In Captain Marvel was the first time I think somebody was nice to him in his cameo.
No, because there's cameos like if I remember right in Spider-Man 2, where Spider-Man was fighting Dr. Ock. He was just listening to music while I think what was he eating or reading a book, while the fighting was happening in the background.
I mean, in
I mean, the
Deadpool,
ones-
he was a DJ.
Yeah.
I mean, the ones where they interacted with him though. Where
In Silver Surfer, he
something
was
interacted with him.
the door guy, dude. They weren't mean to him. He was the guy at the hotel, the busboy, something like that.
And then in one of them, he was a mailman. He
One of
was
them, he
looking
was
for
talking to,
Tony Stank.
What are they called?
What?
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 The Stanley was like on a moon or something, and he was talking to. The,
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
remember
that's
that.
Guardians. That's the Guardian
yeah.
one.
I don't remember their names, but I hope they're included at some point.
Wait, weren't they gonna
Are they
bring
just
out?
called the Celestials?
I don't know.
Weren't they gonna bring
think they were
the
Celestials.
duck? What? Howard the Duck?
Howard,
Howard Duck.
bring my boy Howard back.
Oh, I thought he was gonna go on the Disney streaming service.
Oh,
God.
dang it!
So you guys think we should wrap things up?
Yeah, pretty
Yes.
much.
No predictions were made, but I like it.
Nah, it's
Tony
just,
Stank's gonna die. That's it. I
Yeah.
feel like that's
Thanos.
I feel like that's the prediction.
Thanos will
loses.
be finished off.
I don't think he's gonna die. I think
New big supervillain, and Cap and Iron Man are dead. Cool.
Nice predictions.
Maybe.
Well, who's that
Someone had to
giant
do it.
floating head? Murdoch, right? Is that his name?
Wasn't he already
the
defeated?
floating head.
Yeah, he was already defeated. I thought.
Murdoch, no.
Yeah, he was
he's
in
not.
Civil
He's
War.
never been in there. No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Pretty sure he
What?
was.
Murdoch.
You're arguing against the movie guru.
Murdoch. Oh no,
Same.
not that. Marvel.
No, Modoc. God damn it.
Mode.
What was his name?
I don't know about you.
Modoc.
Big head guy.
I don't know about you, but I've never
Big
seen him
head guy from.
in the
Marvel.
fucking. I've never seen him in any Marvel movie.
Modoc.
He's
It's this
yeah, I don't know. He's he I think he helps bring Galactus. I always see him and Galactus together.
So
What else am I
you think he might be part of Phase 4?
If they want to include that, why not? I just never liked his design. It's just ugly.
A giant head. Who would have
Yeah, it's-
guessed?
It'd be weird seeing it in the movie, to be honest.
Dude, they're just gonna make the face animations really ugly. I can already tell.
I've already seen
Or
it,
change the
Chris.
form. Oh god.
He's just a giant egg.
He's Humpty Dumpty.
I hope they bring back the Silver Surfer. That'd be
After-
cool.
Silver
After
Surfer will be cool.
After
He's
he
also
has
part
it.
of the Infinity Wars comic, no?
Yeah, all
Yeah.
they are. All of them are.
Mm-hmm. Wolverine
And-
was
and
part
even-
of the Avengers when they fought Thanos.
Oh
Yep.
yeah. Dude! Let him come back for one more movie.
He's not gonna come back.
No,
They
they're
already
gonna bring.
finished his
They're
arc
gonna bring.
really well.
Yeah, they're gonna bring
Yeah,
his
it
daughter.
was really good. And
What, Logan?
Yeah,
What was her name?
Logan.
Logan was
X2?
Logan. Oh yeah, that was her
X-23.
name.
X-23.
He's 23.
But yeah, it was a good. That one was a good end to the.
You think she's only going to speak Spanish when she comes to the Avengers?
She better only speak Spanish when she comes to it.
What the fuck?
Wait, no, it wasn't Civil War. It was
It was Logan.
no.
Logan was the name of the movie.
Talking about like
We're
Modoc.
talking about... Yeah.
He was in
Yeah, MODOK
Winter
wasn't in-
Soldier.
Modoc
I
wasn't
think.
in Winter Soldier. This guy
He's in one
never
of them
showed
for
up.
sure.
Jesus is trying so hard.
I am, because I'm
We'll find it
pretty
at
sure I
some point.
remember that guy there.
He never showed up. He's not been
He
in
was
a
like
Marvel
on the
movie.
TV.
No, you're thinking of the scientist, dude. You're thinking of the German scientist from the first Captain America. That's not Modoc. Someone else.
On that note,
Yeah,
Alright.
on
It's on the
that.
podcast.
Well, before anything, they could easily, include X-23 in the new X-Men movie that's coming out.
I hope so.
Wait, could they?
No,
No?
because it's on a completely separate timeline.
Oh shit! Yeah. No.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah, it is.
Dr. Xavier is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, right. This is before. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right.
Well, there
Ivan,
goes that.
take it away.
Well, here I go again.
Spicy wings.
Thank you guys for watching and listening to the
Spicy
Burning Ship
wings every time.
podcast. It's the spicy wings. If you liked today's topics and today's discussion, feel free to give us a like rating. Feel free to subscribe to us and hit the notification bell to be notified when we're releasing a new video, which should be every Friday around 3 p.m. Eastern time, if Frankie's not bad at his job,
Wow.
like last week. And yeah.
Go on.
What else is there to go on? If you have your own prediction for Endgame, feel free to give us a comment down below. And yeah, that's about it.
And check us out on the other streaming platforms if you're too busy to watch the video.
Streaming platforms, we don't stream. But if you want to hear our lovely voices instead of just watching the YouTube video, you can listen us to in Google, Spotify, iTunes. What are the other ones?
Podbean.
Podbean.
Yeah, Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and Google Podcasts.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that is gonna be it. And until next time, everyone, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Laters.